Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this week I want to talk about week 29 of my pregnancy and kind of fill you guys in on things that have happened this week and kind of how I've been feeling. So to rewind kind of back to last week's vlog, I did actually get my glucose test results back and they came back negative, meaning that I do not have gestational diabetes. So that was a big sigh of relief. Nobody had really told me before going into the test about how long it takes to get the results back, and I didn't think to ask myself. Normally when I have any kind of blood work done or anything through the doctor, I had been getting my results back in like 1 to 2 days, and this time it took about a week or so to get my test results back. So for any moms out there about to get their glucose test, if you didn't already know that, now you can maybe relax a little bit knowing that it takes about a week to get the results back, or it can take about a week. It did in my case. They also check for anemia when they do the blood work for the gestational diabetes. They checked for that and a couple other things. Everything came back within normal limits. No cause for worry, so that's always good to hear. So also this week I've had some pretty funky symptoms like out of nowhere. I'd always heard that pregnant women's teeth are very sensitive during pregnancy, that like your gums can bleed a little bit more, just that your mouth is much more sensitive. And I'd always read that and then kind of like, yeah, okay, like good to know, like didn't really think much about it. Well, the other day I totally fell victim to these like sensitive teeth symptoms. I was chewing on a breath mint, which I do all the time. I always have them in my car and in my purse, so I always have breath mints. And I was chewing on one the other day and all of a sudden I just like feel this tooth right here, right in the front, right when I smile, right down on the bottom, like a whole quarter chunk of my tooth just broke right off. And I was freaking out because nothing like that has ever happened to me. I brush my teeth every single day, you know, I've never had like major teeth problems or anything like that. So yeah, a quarter of my tooth snapped off. So I made an appointment like right away to go see a cosmetic dentist, and there's only so much they can do when you're pregnant because they obviously can't like give you anesthesia and all of that kind of stuff. But basically within a couple days I will be going to get it bonded, which is basically they'll just like fill it in with kind of like a resin. Shouldn't need any anesthetic or anything like that. Should be good to go. So keep me in your thoughts with me and my freaking chipped tooth. I'm so upset about it and I still can't believe that it happened to me. Another thing this week that I would definitely say is my hormones are like kicking in full gear, and I am just like having these emotional swings like throughout the day. I'm not ever typically like that. For example, the other day my mom and I went to Target. I really want to start packing my hospital bag and getting that like ready to go, which also in a couple weeks I would like to film a what's in my hospital bag video to share with you guys because I have lots of cute stuff that I just want to share. So anyways, my mom and I go to Target. I have this like long grocery list on my phone of everything that I want to get. So I go there, I'm like feeling all prepared, and I go buy everything that I need, including like cheap underwear and maxi pads and all of that super glamorous that you need for delivery. So I go with my mom, I get everything, come home, I'm like unpacking. I feel so productive, like I had such a productive day, and this is like a major thing to check off my list. So I was feeling really good. And then like 30 minutes later, as I'm still like kind of like putting things away, you know, I was just feeling like overwhelmed, like looking at how much stuff I was going to be bringing, and then started to like think about my labor experience. And that's like something I have been worrying about since the day I got pregnant. Even before that was like, what is my labor story going to be like? What is my experience going to be like? How am I going to deal with it? How am I going to handle it? You know, just like how is everything going to go? So it kind of like was bringing on really strong thoughts of my labor, and you know, I want the baby to be of course delivered safely, and I want him to be healthy. So I was just kind of like having these thoughts of doubt. Can I do this? Am I going to be a good enough mom? Am I ready to be a mom? I know in my case, and in my husband's case even as well, your mom is like your go-to. Like when you don't know something, you call your mom. If you need advice, you call your mom. If you need help, you call your mom. Just to vent, you call your mom. So I feel like it's kind of overwhelming to like think of myself being that role to somebody, but at the same time, I'm so excited to have that relationship with my son, and I can't wait to meet him. 30 minutes later, I'm having these, you know, thoughts of like, I got this, you know, I'm ready for this, like whatever motherhood wants to throw at me, like I'm ready to, you know, take it with a grain of salt, and I'm just gonna like get in there and do the very best that I can. So yeah, I would definitely say that lately my hormones are getting the best of me. I think too, the closer I'm getting to that 30-week mark is like kind of psyching me out, because for some reason when I hear like 30 weeks, I think, holy cow, he's gonna be here any day now. It's like right around the corner, and I know for a fact that these next couple of weeks are just gonna fly by. You know, my doctor visits are becoming more more frequent. The symptoms are changing a lot, like every day, like I'm feeling something different. So it's just crazy to like feel like, you know, your body's getting ready, your mind is getting ready, everything is like preparing you for when he's gonna be here. So it's super exciting, but terrifying all at the same time. So I also have like a lot of fun stuff coming up. Maternity photos will be coming up soon. I'm doing 2 sessions. I'm doing one with Jesse and one just by myself, more of like a glamour, you know, maternity style photo shoot, or at least that's what I'm hoping it's gonna turn out like. So I hope to be able to share some footage of that also with you guys, kind of doing my photos. And my baby shower is coming up in mid-October, so I'm really looking forward to that. I've like always thought about what my baby shower will be like, and I just can't wait to see everybody and kind of celebrate Lincoln being here soon. And for anyone who's curious, our home renovations are moving along like ahead of schedule. Everything is like going really well. Floor is starting to be laid down and it looks gorgeous. Our master bathroom is being done first and it's like looking beautiful, exactly how we want it. So I'm really getting excited about that. And I feel like my nesting intuition is just like really kicking in. Like, not only am I so excited to bring him home and have his nursery already, but like this whole new house that I'm, you know, we're putting so much love into the house, and perfect neighborhood that we want to live in. And I just am so excited to like finally get in there and get settled in and everything, hopefully before the baby is here. So that's about it for week 29 for me. I'm definitely growing quickly. Every week I feel like I'm getting bigger, and I do post on my Instagram kind of like a belly shot for each week. I do like a little chalkboard update, so please check out my Instagram for some belly shots if you're interested, because I've gotten some people requesting that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and like this video.